Hello, and welcome to the Mirror Therapy Podcast. My name's Antonio Farah, and I'll be your host. Today, I would like to talk about the illusion um, and living inside of the illusion of fear. And just an interesting little game that happens when you completely are absorbed into your fears. And I want to share a quick story that brought this entire subject to mind. And when I was, I don't know, 8, I don't know, I was young. And me and my brother were playing a game inside of the house. It was like hide and go seek, but he would pretend to be like a beast or like some kind of fucking creature, and I would be hiding. And like we played this in various ways. Sometimes I was a fucking velociraptor. Like we just did it this way. The person who was the creature got to act like a creature that was like fucking going nuts. And the person I was hiding, you hide until the creature finds you. So we were playing this game inside of the house. And I go underneath this little desk that's inside of the room. And there was a blanket right over top of the desk. So I pull the blanket over top, it's covered. I'm sitting there crouched in this corner. And he starts acting like a beast stings. He's growling, he's roaring, he's fucking smacking into things in the house. He's acting like a crazed monster. And while I'm sitting there in this desk, I look to the left of me, and there's a screwdriver. There's a Phillips head screwdriver. And I don't know why my brain went where it goes in this moment, or where it went in this moment. But I pick up this screwdriver, and in that moment, the fact that we were playing a game became gone, right? And that split second decision of picking up the screwdriver, or maybe it happened a little bit before that. Maybe I was listening to this beast, and maybe I lost sight of the fact that we are just playing a game right now, right? As I laid crouched inside of this desk with the blanket over top. And either way, I lost sight of the fact that we were playing a game, that I was playing hide and go seek with my brother pretending to be a monster. And I began to perceive that there's a monster out there, and it's going to fucking eat me if it finds me. And I picked up this screwdriver, and as I held this screwdriver in my hand, I remember the definite thought of, if it fucking opens up that blanket, I'm going to just stab it, right? And we already see that this is a bad sign of things to come. And yeah, so he's playing the game more. He probably even knows where I'm at. He's getting closer to me, making more of the noises, yada yada. I'm in this fucking desk. I have the screwdriver crouched like this, and I'm just waiting to see it open, and I was going to stab. And surely enough, opens up the fucking blanket. I instantly just stab without even fucking looking. Hit him right here. Literally right here on this bony part right before you go into the eyeball and the eye socket. Hit him there. Bucks him up. He has I think he still has a little scar there, actually. And I was thinking about this story because the other day I was in contemplation about what it is that fears do to people, right? And when you live in a state of fear, it's like being a child in a game and you forgot that you're playing the game. You completely forgot that everything going on is just the game that's being played. And you perceive the game to be real. You perceive it to be this thing that's actually going on. And it makes you lose sight of reality. And all of a sudden, my brother was not my brother. He was a beast. And I was not a kid hiding to be found, which is actually what the game is. It's hiding to be found. Um, I perceive I am hiding to not be found. And if I am found, I'm going to fucking fight because I can't let this thing get me. Right? And all of it was caused by this fear of once I saw him as the beast, I instantly became afraid. And now I was out to defend myself by any means necessary. And how this relates to humanity and the world is that the world is very much in a state of fear of each other. We're very much in a state of fear of running out of food, running out of water, running out of land. We're in a state of running out of, we're in a fear that people will come and take our land and that they'll fucking try to destroy all that we have and they'll try to destroy our families. And we live in a state of fear that of a million things, of a million different fucking things. And this perpetual state of fear is having us lose sight of what reality is. And reality is we're playing the game of living life as human beings on planet Earth. Right? We are here experiencing life. And that's actually what's going on. And we are so afraid and we're so absolutely petrified that we have officially lost sight. And we're hurting our own family. Right? The people that we're out there to hurt are our own brothers, our own sisters, or our own people that we're supposed to love. And strangely enough, the people that are supposed to love us, they're out to hurt us as well. They have also lost sight of the fact that they're just playing the game. Right? I mean, like, what if my brother would have got so entrenched in the game and he really took on the thought that he was a monster and he was out to fucking get me? Well, and like if he got me and it's like he attacked me, I mean, wouldn't that be just an insane fucking thing to do? But what if he identified with, I'm a beast and this person is trying to hunt me and I need to hunt them before they hunt me, right? I need to get my survival, and for me to survive, I need to kill them. And so now that's the game that you begin to play. And it all is in this complete loss of sight of truth due to fear that has come into the world and has completely consumed us and swept us under. And I wanted to bring attention to this entire game that's going on as a means to way to get you to start looking at reality outside of your fear. Right? We need to start seeing reality for the truth that it is again. Because the game has gotten way out of control. and we are doing wild and crazy shit. Right? Like once again, the fucking war with fucking who is it? Israel started again. And it's just like the fuck? The fuck is going on, right? We have all these wars that are constantly happening and constantly going on. And it's just like, I think we're murdering and destroying each other and destroying the land and destroying the entire planet out of the perpetual state of fear of us running out of life on planet, right? We do it out of the fear that we're going to run out of land. We do it out of the fear that we're going to run out of resources or that we're going to run out of food, right? And so you go to try to take over more territory as a means to supply yourself with what you're fearing of losing, but you're destroying the fucking, you're destroying the very thing you're trying to get. and in the and in the meantime, you're creating a hell of a lot more enemies that could be fucking instrumental parts to trying to help and give you actually what you want. If you make allies instead of the enemies, you end the fear frequency and you actually gain more people that are working in collaborative effort, which can ultimately give you what you're actually looking for, which is more sustainable food, more sustainable water, more sustainable housing. Maybe it could revolutionize the way we perceive a problem that's even happened here in the first place, right? We're building up these walls and these borders, and we're creating a fucking ice force to fucking stop immigration. But stop them from stop immigration from what? We all live on one fucking planet, right? Our countries are not separate. They are not fucking separate borders. They are continents of land that exist this way we don't have to try to live on fucking water. So this way we don't, we can't live in the air, we can't live in water, we're land creatures. So that's it. We were given pieces of land as a means for us to live cohesively and coherently. And we, out of our fear of my neighbor's going to destroy, my neighbor's going to take over, and a crazy quote I saw when I was dating my ex is that she showed me a video of Donald Trump and he's saying, they're rapists, they're murderers, they're selling drugs, they're selling guns. And some, I presume, are good people. I mean, the fucking craziest fucking thing. To look at an entire race, an entire country, to look at an entire nation of people that are no different from you. They're fucking human beings that live on planet Earth that are absolutely no fucking different. And to see that, right? It's like in his state of mind, he's seeing these people come here and they're just going to fucking rape everything and kill everyone and fucking put everyone on drugs. Not to mention, that's what fucking the pharmacy company has done in America, but that's for a whole nother discussion. The point is that out of fear, we have this entire fucking madness going on. And we call it Border Patrol and protecting the country. I don't think it is. It's actually putting us at more wars with more people, creating more tensions within the country because you have these people, this entire nation of people inside the fucking country. They are part of the community. They are part of the household. They are the family. And you're starting a beef and a war with your own fucking family. Right? And it is just this crazy false reality that fear provokes and it creates, right? Because how we perceive things are how they appear to us. And if you're a guy who fears a certain people in such a dramatic way, then yeah, you play the game of I need to protect people from this, and I'm going to be a fucking savior to all this stuff. And all of it is a false reality. All of it. It's not to dismiss the notion that some people are rapists, and some people are murderers, and some people are drug dealers, and some people are out for the worst. Yep. But guess what? There's a whole lot of white people and black people and Asian people and people in every single country and every single fucking place, part of every single nation that are rapists, murderers, drug dealers, and out for the worst in people. That's not a nation. It's not a certain kind of person that is that. It's an energy source inside that person that got triggered. That's a whole other discussion. But the point is that we need to begin to see our own fears and see how they're making us perceive our own lives. And in which ways is it making us paint the image of the world in a false reality that, we might have to come to the startling conclusion that everything we see about the world is actually a lie and false. The very greatest notion that you could do in the Bible and the Quran is to fear God. That's that's the objective. And these fucking religious texts is to fear. And I just don't think that we could ever see reality clear when we're in a perpetual state of fear of everything. I mean, fear doesn't work in a productive way. It doesn't work in a cohesive way. It doesn't inspire love and harmony and happiness. It fucking inspires the complete opposite. It inspires wars and fucking dictators and crazy rules about absolute nonsense. all because you're creating these images of what might happen, and you're using microscopic proofs that they of them happening as a means to justify your own madness. And yeah, I was just thinking about fear the other day, and this story happened with me, and it just became a clearer part of what I already thought of what I perceive, and that's that our own fear is actually the thing that's causing us to harm and hurt each other. It's actually causing delusion, and just I think if we can begin to bring some awareness to it, we might be able to switch it and change it. Maybe you could look and remember the fact that I'm just playing a game. Like, we're just all here in a very Hindu philosophic way of saying this. We're just the Brahmin wearing the mask playing the game of the drama. And but maybe we took this game a little bit too far, and now we're really fucking doing damage to each other. And so maybe step back from the game for a little bit. Let's remember the fact that we're even playing a game, so we're not so damn serious. And then we can go back to playing again. You know, we'll make another drama. We'll make another thing for us to play. But the game that we're playing right now is just a very harmful and not entirely fun game for a lot of people. And so I say we bring awareness to it and get out of it for a little bit and see what we think outside the game. And then if we want to go back into it, we can. That's it. Have a good day.